Grenada's acting chief medical officer, Dr. Sean Charles, says health surveillance officers at the Ministry of Health are keeping abreast with increasing reports of avian influenza or bird flu on the global level. Dr. Charles says the risk to Grenada is considered significantly low since the current global data indicate that the increase in reported cases of bird flu was mainly in animals. He confirmed that his office has been proactive and has held discussion with the chief veterinary officer in the Ministry of Agriculture regarding the need to increase surveillance for unexplained deaths of wild birds and poultry globally. According to information from the Veterinary and Livestock Division of the Ministry of Agriculture, neighboring territories are reporting an outbreak of the highly pathogenic avian influenza. Mr. Thaddeus Peters, Pest Management Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, tells us more.
With regards to the recent spread of the avian influenza virus in South America, Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean is now on high alert for this disease that can affect animals and poultry and other animals. We have to become more vigilant with regards to the import from those areas, and we are asking on the trading and the general public to refrain from the importation of live birds and other related products from those regions so that we can continue to secure our borders against this deadly virus.
Avian influenza is transmitted by wild migratory birds moving from cold climate into warmer regions. As such, the Veterinary and Livestock Division of the Ministry of Agriculture is reminding businesses and individuals that permission must be granted for the importation of live animals, any meat, and meat products. This warning is also effective for visitors and returning nationals entering the country.
So once you have any of those products, you are required to declare it to customs and agriculture officials at your port of entry so that the correct action can be taken.
Countries currently experiencing and monitoring the outbreak of the highly pathogenic avian influenza are Venezuela, Panama, Colombia, Canada, Mexico, Chile, Honduras, Peru, and Ecuador. The Veterinary and Livestock Division takes this opportunity to remind the public that failure to comply with importation guidelines can result in a fine of 3,000 EC dollars or 3 months imprisonment under the Animal Disease and Importation Act, Section 4, subsection 21. The Pest Management Officer is encouraging the public to remain vigilant by reporting to the Livestock Division any sighting of unusual dead birds or birds falling onto the ground as they migrate, and as well to refrain from and report activities of meat and meat products entering Grenada illegally. A risk assessment action plan will be discussed among stakeholders, including the Royal Grenada Police Force, customs officials at all ports of entry, the Grenada Bureau of Standards, as well as licensed importers. For GBN News, I am Rena Pet Thomas reporting.